Okay, hello. So this is the last semester of a graphic design student. So this kind of depends on school and what classes you took in what order, but this is what my last semester looks like. I ended up with having to take 4 classes during my last semester. The 4 classes were Advanced Web Design, Illustration Methods, Portfolio, and Capstone Project. So web design is my worst class. I have to take 2 other classes to get to this class. They were, I think it was called maybe just regular web design and then scripting for websites. They were all a struggle. I also took web design in high school and I didn't like it. So I probably should have saw this major and be like, this requires web design. Maybe you shouldn't sign up for it, but whatever. I did it. So yeah, the first one was a big struggle. I almost failed the first one. I had a really bad grade for a while, but then the final exam was weighted heavy and she gave a study guide that was basically the exam. So I studied the study guide really hard and I ended up with a 98, and then it pushed my grade up to an 85. It was really low before. So I almost failed the first one, but I didn't fail. The second one, I got lucky and got an easy teacher for that one. And it was also during the coronavirus. It was the semester that was half in school, half during the coronavirus. So that I feel led to even easier grading. But now I'm doing better in the last one. As of right now, I have a 70%. So I am passing. He has 3 more things to grade. One assignment I already did. One assignment that I'm not done with yet, and then my final. So hopefully it will bring it up even more and it won't fail, hopefully. So the second class is illustration methods. I'm kind of disappointed in this class. This is the second class with the word illustration in the title that counts. First illustrator class, but we use Illustrator in some of my other classes. But the first illustration class was the reason I didn't switch my major, because it was the only class I liked. But this one, we don't really use Illustrator that much, even though it's an illustration class and it's not really drawing. We have other things that we do, but I guess it's easier to not draw and just use random photos. But so we had to make 5 album covers. My album covers were pretty bad. I probably should have worked on those more. Then you had to illustrate a poem, but everyone else was putting pictures in there, so it's I'm just gonna put pictures in mine. Then we had to make an exclamation graphic, and I actually drew those out and made how to bake brownies. Then we had to make a short book. I made mine a travel guide, and we had to make the pages and the cover and the spine. And then lastly, we have to make a style guide. You can either use a store that already exists and just change how they do everything, or you can make up a store. I made up a store. I'm not done with mine yet, but you have to create signs, bathroom signs, exit signs, elevator signs, and you need fonts and color guides. So then my next class is portfolio. We do not do that much in this class. I have made a resume for myself, an updated resume, and I made a website portfolio. I do not like my website portfolio. I wanted to make mine oceany and beach themed, but he was no. And then he put this bird in, and I don't know, I don't really feel the bird, but I'm still working on that because it was done, but he took it apart because he didn't like my ocean theme, and so now I have to redo it. But whatever. It's fine. So the last class is capstone. We do not do anything in this class. We're supposed to have capstone projects, but we don't. So we just work on portfolio and capstone, which is really unfortunate to people who took them during different semesters, because a few people did that, and that's really unfortunate because I don't even know what they do in capstone when they don't have the other class, but probably nothing. But yeah, so for school schedule wise, if it weren't a COVID semester, I would probably have to go 3 days a week, but I only have to go on Wednesdays in person, and then I have to do Zoom on Mondays, and then my other class, he just records lectures and then we watch them. But yeah, that is an overview of the week in the life of a last semester graphic design student, last semester of my bachelor's degree. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Trying to hit 30,000 subscribers. Follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Add me on Snapchat because I had every single person back. Goodbye.